welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'm rather excited because it's my first video back after quite a while, and those of you that have been following me and sending me best good well wishes, I'm feeling a little bit better, so here I am making a few more videos. I did say I want to change the format and not always do ration reviews, so this is one of those new videos. I hope you like the new intro. What I'll do is, if I'm going to do a ration review, I'll use my old intro. If I'm going to do something a little bit different, and you might hopefully still be interested in just wondering what I'm going to get up to, please stay anyway, even if that's not the intro you're used to. Now, today, what am I going to be doing? Well, I've got a little story that I'd like to share. As you know, over the last few months, my health has been a little bit ropey, to say the least. And in one of my previous videos, I did say that I've actually reduced the number of days I work to help recover. Obviously, that's given me a little bit more spare time, which is great, which is exactly what I want. And with it being Easter as well, my wife Sue, she's took the week off holiday, so we spend a bit of time together. Now, the other day, we went to a museum, a local museum. In the UK, if you're not from the UK, museums tend to be free. Not all, but the vast majority are free. So we took advantage of going somewhere we've not been since we were little. It's one of those things that you go when you're small in the town that you live, and then you probably never go ever again. So we thought we'll revisit. So that's what we did. Now, stay with me. There's a story behind this. We're wandering around the museum, as husbands and wives do, and we come to the art gallery bit. Now, the first bit is quite impressive. Nice, huge portraits of people from my town and other people from history. And then you go through the nice little country scenes of flowing rivers and beautiful mountains. And then we come to modern art. From my expression, I don't get modern art. To me, art is a talent, it is a skill, and to produce those beautiful looking paintings which look like the countryside or the mountains takes real talent, real talent. And then there's modern art. Now, I think my wife Sue got fed up with me saying, what a pile of cack, what's it supposed to be? I have no idea what I'm looking at. And for about the 50th time saying quite loudly, this ain't art. Now, there might be a lot of viewers and subscribers out there that disagree. Modern art, if that's your thing. But anyway, my wife Sue, she did the usual thing that I'm sure most married men around the world have heard more than once. Well, if you think you can do any better, why don't you? Well, there's a challenge. At that point, I said, it couldn't be harder than a 5-year-old what they've produced. So she said, put your money where your mouth is. Let's see you have a go. So, guess what I'm going to do today? I am going to produce some modern art. The wife, Sue, even suggested my artist name. Because I've been going around saying cack, 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 she says, why don't you call yourself Caxie? So, if you're from the UK, we have a mysterious street artist called Banksy. So I'm not going to be stealing his name. So, Caxie sounds about right. So, today I have, over my not so short, illness period, I took up a little bit of modelling. Behind me on the back of my head there's a couple of little models, and part of that I have some paints. So I have with me a paint palette, some of my not so fantastic artist brushes. I also been down to my local store, my discount store, and I got myself 4 canvases. Good bargain, $3.99. They're on the frame, $3.99 for 4 canvases. Can't go wrong. And then I thought, now, model paint, going to be a little bit too expensive to invest on my first venture. So I went to my granddaughter's art box, who is already, she's an established artist, I can assure you, as all 7-year-olds are. And I am borrowing her brand new, unopened acrylics, which I'm sure when she finds out Granddad has opened them first, she'll be very pleased about. So, I've just enough talking. Please join me in a few moments when I've got everything on a table. And I'm going to produce my first modern masterpiece. Please stay on. And so, as you can see, I have everything here laid out on the table. There's an old blast from the past. But I've got my canvas. I've got all my colours, as you can see, running from lighter to darker. My palette, my brushes, good supply of water, and a couple of kitchen towels. So, modern art. How hard can it be? Now, you might not have guessed, but I've never done this before. I've never done any kind of formal painting on a canvas. I'm just wondering, with it being acrylics, which I know are water-based, should I wet the canvas? Should I? Shouldn't I? I don't know. I'm not going to. See what happens. Modern art. Here we go. Now, I do know with acrylics you need to wet the brush. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Give my huge brush. Nothing dainty happening here. So my huge brush and just get off the excess and just store it for a moment. And I'm just wondering what to do. I'm looking at square, and for some unknown reason, divine intervention, I'm thinking circle. So, circle and orange. Why? I have absolutely no idea, but it's calling to me, so why not? So I'm going to give it a bit of a blob of the plain simple orange. A pre-moistened huge brush, and it's saying circle. Well, if you ever see me trying to draw a circle, you know that is not going to be an easy task. So, circle. Circle. And straight away we're getting the brush strokes, but let's have this circle growing. I don't know why. It's saying grow the circle. Wow. Circle. Let's try and get rid of some of these brush strokes. Although the modern art I saw, it still had brush strokes. Some do, some don't. Let's go for the stroke look. I think that adds power to it. Now, the brush. I've never knew how they keep brushes so clean. How do they keep brushes so clean? I've got 2 glasses of water here, and already that water is bright yellow, orange. But that's a good start. Happy with yellow, orange, yellow. Wow. And my brush is still coming out yellow. So I think orange. I need to do something a little bit darker. Now, thinking back from Bob Ross, he always used to love his phthalo blue. If any of you ever seen Bob Ross with his wonderful hairstyle, phthalo blue was always on his palette. Let's have a bit of phthalo blue. I've always wanted to say that. And still sealed. Wow. Oh, that's straight on the tablecloth. Shh. which you don't know about, won't hurt. So let's have some phthalo blue. Now, what am I going to do with a bit of phthalo blue? Let's just give this a little bit of a good working into the brush there. I think a bit of waviness going on with a phthalo blue. Old Bob would be proud. A bit of, I don't know why, just because it has, just because it can. Bit of the old phthalo blue and a few of the brush strokes come in there. Now, not bad at all. Are you supposed to go down the canvas a bit? I don't know. I mean, when they frame it and I sell this masterpiece, I suppose it's not going to matter. So let's just go over the edge a little bit. There we go. Phthalo blue. Now, blue and green should not be seen. That water's gone green. That's worrying me. After a little bit of the old phthalo blue. What shall we go for? Some ultramarine. Now a little bit. Some cerulean. Cerulean. A little bit of that. Why not? Can't even say it, but we'll go for it. A little bit of cerulean, maybe, perhaps. What colour's this? Just a paler blue. Paler blue. There's a little bit of cerulean. Right. Now, I think a little bit of cerulean. Maybe. In this corner. Why not? A little bit of cerulean there. Wow. Van Gogh, eat your heart out. Now I think the not wetting the canvas was the way to go. Or was it? Now, my point was, even a 5-year-old can make that, to which I got the response, well, why don't you have a go then? I think I'm proving my point. If anyone who knows me, I'm as close to a 5-year-old as you're going to get. Now, blue. Blue and green should not be seen, so let's have some viridian. Some viridian, I keep forgetting you're upside down, so let's have a bit of viridian going on here. Although, that's a bit dark. No, brighten it up. Light green. No, there's an old saying where I come from, blue and green should not be seen. So, I think I've got to keep that away from the blue. A bit of the light green. So we'll go for this corner. A bit of the light green. Light green scene. I must say, it's very therapeutic. This might be my new vocation. Acrylic artist, modern art, Caxi, signed with a capital K. Now, do I worry about brush strokes or not? This is modern stuff. Don't know what I'm doing. I think might have been a touch too much water there. Let's just Give you those scroll marks. Now, nice little bit of light green, and I suppose to balance things out we should have a bit more green continuing on the other side. So, was that light green or sap green? I think I should go for sap green. A little bit of sap green on the other corner. Was that sap green? No, that looks a different colour to me. Now, my granddaughter is going to be absolutely grateful that I've opened all these caps for her, I'm sure. Or maybe not. Now, I do apologise if you can hear some flapping noises outside. The wind is blowing a gale here in the UK. It has been for a couple of days, bit of a storm. With these new videos I'm going to make, I think you're going to get to see everything, including the wind noise. Now this green does seem to be thinning down a little bit with the water. Not quite as much as the blue did. Sorry, more than the blue did, should I say. Which is showing more brush strokes. Learning as I go. Let's put a few deliberate lines in there. Like it. Like it. Now, where do we go from here? It's crying out for yellow. I can hear it. I can hear the yellow. But I think before I attempt the yellow, I need to just pause it here and go and get some fresh water, because that doesn't look like it's going to go with yellow. So I'll be back. And so I'm back, and we did say yellow with the helicopter now flying overhead. I don't know if you can hear the helicopter, but yellow. We have mid yellow, lemon yellow. I think this calls for a little bit of the lemon yellow. Again, it's unopened. I did open a couple. I thought about what colours I might use, but I've got and changed my mind. Again, nice cheerful colours. So this is a bit of the lemon yellow. Lemon yellow. Where shall I go? Now obviously, got to be a little bit careful about the blending of the strong colours with the light colours. Try and avoid it as much as I can. What I might have to do is a bit of careful manipulating there. Maybe a little bit of highlighting where the merge. Let's see. I think I've just had a little brainwave. I don't often have a brainwave. I very rarely have brainwaves, but I think this might have been one of my better thoughts. Adding a little bit of the old modern art. Now, It's looking good to me. Do I need a yellow on the adjacent side? Oh, I think so. Let's use this, we have plenty. Let's have a little yellow splash. Go in this side. And again, try not to get it into the blue. I don't know how long this is going to take to dry. Probably not that long. And we'll bring it down there. I'm having to position myself. Now, of course, I'm learning. All the time I'm learning something new. Very light. Okay, looking good, looking good. Now I'm toying with the idea that when this is done, between the lines, should I highline with a black to help blend the colours, or shall I just leave things as they are? Now, it's missing scarlet. Definitely missing scarlet. I'd be missing scarlet if I knew she was. So I'll just come in over here. I get the lids off. Let's have a little bit of scarlet. Now, where should the scarlet go? I think I stink, therefore I am. I think a famous phrase was once said. Now, I'm getting a little bit worried about the possibility of overdoing it. I need to be a little bit careful. Careful not to overlap. Wow. I suppose because this one touched that yellow, I suppose the other side I should touch the yellow. Try not to merge the green too much, or the blue. Okay, wow. Should I? Shouldn't I? I think so. I'm just going to spin that round so you can see the effects of both sides. A little bit more of the scarlet there. I'm now starting to wonder what, if any, would be an appropriate centre colour. A little bit of deep concentration going on. As you know by now, I'm not usually quiet. So a nice strong colour. Big brush is giving me trouble, giving me a little bit of an issue going in there. I think I might need to use one of my smaller little touch-up brushes. Let's just try and just see if I can blend that corner in just a little bit better. Bring it in there. Oh, and it's all looking good. Seeing as I've got my little brush, I might as well just merge it in this corner. And also, I'll leave that one there. Wow. Wow. More than impressed. More than impressed. The question is, what should I do? What colour should I do up to the centre? We have a rose, we have white, ochre, or more of the orange. I think I'm going to go back to the orange and just extend the circle. Again, I don't know why. Something's telling me it's not what I'm putting in, it's what I've left out. Sounding like an artist. Let's extend this. Extend this original circle. Just blending some more of that orange there. Now, should I go around the joins with a black liner or finish? I think there's a little line joining. Do I need to paint the centre? I think not. I think not. So, modern art. Can a 5-year-old do it? Yes. I've just proved it. No skill, no background. This will be in our local art gallery. Well, it's certainly going to be on eBay. It needs a name. I will put a signature on when it's dry. In the dark, I'm going to put a little, in fact, it might be dry enough now. Let's put a little monocle in the corner. Got a little finer highlighter. Got a little brush there. And I think in this darker corner, I'm going to sign it with the little K. A little K there. K for Caxi. I think I'll call that done. So, it needs a name. It needs a cheerful name. I'm going to let you, viewers, subscribers, have a close look. Can you give this masterpiece, modern art, a name? I'm thinking something quite dramatic like Sunset in Morocco. Where did that come from? I do not know. Sunset in Morocco? Or can you think of something better? Please leave the comments what you think I should name my first modern masterpiece, signed by the new artist K for Caxi. And so, is that mission accomplished? Artwork complete? Modern art? Or not? You decide. Also, I would like a name for my first masterpiece over there. I will stick it on eBay. I will see if it fetches any money under the guise of modern art. But it will need a name. So please, leave the comments below and suggest a suitable name for selling this new modern art piece done by Caxi, which will be going on eBay very, very soon. So, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button for future videos which will be coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.